It's a beautiful day in Southern California. I'm heading up into the Cleveland National Forest. I'm gonna go up two peaks, Lawson and Gaskill Peak. And there's nobody out here because this is not exactly a destination. Nobody knows Lawson and Gaskill Peak. It's not like these are famous peaks in this area. However, sometimes getting off the beaten path, just a few miles outside of town, you can find some real treasures. So it's gonna be about 7.5 miles round trip with 2,200 feet of gain. Apparently there's a nice summit block at the top of both of these peaks where there's a little bit of scrambling, so it sounds like a lot of fun to me. But right now the air is filled with the smell of sage, and it's clean, it's fresh. It is a beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous morning. You can hear quail in the background. You can hear the larks chirping, and you could not ask for a more ideal day. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I just got my first mile done, and you can see behind me, I believe that's Lawson Peak and that's Gaskill over there. So kind of fun to get to see them, and got a lush little green valley down in there. There's probably some water still. Everything is really green and blooming. There's bees, you can smell everything just popping. Well, I'm just about to the top of this fire road, and it looks like I'm gonna have a nice scramble, which is awesome. I love our good rock scramble. This is where I wanna be. Route finding problems. I just came up with that. Not the best. It's pretty manageable. You just gotta kind of squeeze yourself in the crack. I'm at the top here, Lawson Peak, and it was a little bit of a challenge route finding, I tell you. I definitely did not take the right route up. I kind of came this strange way. It really wasn't too bad, but I wish I would have studied the beta a tiny bit better.
And I think the way to come up is actually right down here. You can see there's a piece of, there's a bolt here for people who are probably trying to come up this face. But it's a beautiful view of Cleveland National Forest here behind me. You got the Tecate Divide over there, I think. I know San Diego is somewhere here behind me, and it's a wonderful view from this top. There's actually three markers on the top of this peak, so I'm not sure which one is the most current one, but I'm gonna just grab a little water and then make my way over to Gaskill Peak, which is not very far. I'm gonna go back down to the trail rather than trying to bushwhack. You can see Gaskill there behind me, right there. So shouldn't be too much longer. It only 2.25 miles to get up here from the trailhead, and really only the last maybe half mile is actually kind of really going uphill, and a little bit of second class, third class, maybe a touch of fourth. But that's where it's fun, a little fourth class. I think that'd have been doable without the ladder, but kind of fun. Somebody brought that thing up here. I'm just imagining on the trail, somebody hiking with that thing. Well, I'm coming up Lawson, and I'm always on the lookout because this is death noodle territory. And I was about to step down here, and I found a death noodle, and it looks like a young one, which is scary because they oftentimes don't warn you. So, word to the wise. Watch out for snakes when you're hiking in this kind of country. All right, danger noodle number 2. This guy's just sitting here chilling, and he don't care about nothing. You know what I hate about once you've seen one snake and now I've seen 2, is it just like gets in your head. Every little stick, your brain is saying, is this a snake or a stick? And they kind of get you all cautious. This is a classic, is this a snake or a stick? Snake, stick, snake, or stick? Oh, it's a stick, but once you've seen a few snakes, your brain is going to be second guessing. I know they're more afraid of me than I'm afraid of them, but it gives me the heebie-jeebies to see a snake, especially when you're running. I don't worry about it quite as much when I'm hiking because you tend to go slower and they hear you coming and they just want to get away from you. But sometimes when you're trail running, you're running, so you're going faster. But you just got to stay vigilant, look, realize that they want to get out of your way. And there's another one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. You know what though? I'm going to give a 10 out of 10 to this particular guy because he rattled, which is exactly what he's supposed to do. Not only did he rattle, he's not being aggressive at all. He is coming down to do his thing, and he warned me. He wasn't that close. He was up on the ridge here. He was just right up there. But he saw me coming. He heard me making noise, and so he said, "Hey, get out of my way. I'm a snake." And I jumped and I said, "Yes, sir. I'll get out of your way." Well, I think I'm done. I don't want to go Gaskill now. I think it's so snaky right now. I just ran into 3 snakes in about the last 15 minutes. And I know there's a good bushwhack to get to the top of this peak. And I don't really want to do a bushwhack with all those danger noodles around. And yeah, I'm kind of a weenie that way, but fight me. That's how I am. you do you when you're up here in the mountains. But I got the one good peak, so that was sweet. I got about 2.5 miles, a pretty easy, just fire road back. Started to get a little hot. I got a little cooked at the end there, but that's my own fault for taking too long and going slower because of the snakes. Had a good time climbing up that Lawson Peak. What a fun summit block. If it hadn't been so snaky, I think I would have gone up Gaskill, no problem. It's just got a little spooked, so, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. But I'm a happy guy. Had a great time, great adventure.